All right, so today we're diving into the fascinating world of the golden lion tamarin.
Oh, yeah.
You'd mentioned them.
I
And I
did.
got to say, their story is one of resilience and hope, like a
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
comeback story for the animal kingdom.
Yeah. They were on the brink of extinction,
Yeah.
but they're making a comeback thanks to a lot of efforts to
Yeah.
conserve them.
Okay, so first off,
Yeah.
why are they so special?
Yeah.
I mean, the name golden lion tamarin just sounds majestic, right?
Yeah. They're like miniature lions.
Mhm.
They've got this amazing, like, golden orange fur
Wow.
and a mane that frames their face.
Huh.
They're tiny, though,
Oh,
like
I-
only about 20 to 34 centimeters long,
Wow.
plus a long tail, but they have a presence that's much larger than their size, for sure.
Wow. So they're golden color?
Yeah.
The lion's mane, is that
Oh, yeah.
genetic?
Yeah, it's genetic,
Hmm.
but the coolest thing is that their diet plays a huge role in how vibrant their fur is.
Oh, interesting.
So they eat a lot of fruits with carotenoids.
Okay.
Like the natural pigments that give fruits and vegetables like red, orange, yellow colors?
Yeah.
You know how when you eat carrots, your skin can get a bit orange?
Yeah.
Well, it's like that, but for the tamarins, but it's their fur that's affected.
Wow, so they're literally eating their way to being colorful.
Pretty much.
That's incredible. Okay, so speaking of diet, where do these little lions live?
They're only found in Brazil's Atlantic coastal forests,
Okay,
specifically the southeast part around Rio de Janeiro.
got it.
Endemic means they're not found anywhere else.
Okay.
And sadly, deforestation has fragmented their habitat.
Oh, no.
So they're isolated in small pockets of forest now.
So they're just stuck in these small islands of their habitat. That's so sad.
Yeah.
But they do have a diverse diet, right?
Yeah, they do.
Does that help them at all with
Totally.
They're omnivores.
Hmm.
They feast on all kinds of stuff.
Fruits, nectar, flowers, insects, small vertebrates,
Wow.
even tree exudates.
Tree exudates. What are those?
It's basically sap, but richer in sugars and minerals.
Oh.
They use their crazy long fingers to probe for these exudates, and it gives them energy and nutrients when other food sources are scarce.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
Yeah.
So adaptable. So let's talk about their family life.
Yeah.
Because I know they live in these tight-knit family groups.
Totally. They live in groups of like 2 to 8 individuals.
Okay.
Usually a dominant breeding pair leads them.
Mm-hmm.
And the cool thing is that the older siblings help raise the younger ones.
Oh, yeah. I remember reading about that.
Yeah.
It's like they're helping mom and dad take care of their siblings.
Yeah.
Isn't that unusual for primates?
Yeah, it's pretty uncommon.
Oh.
Most primates don't do that. I think
Okay.
it's an adaptation to help them survive in this challenging environment. Sharing the work of raising the young means more of them survive.
Wow, that's amazing. Shows how strong their family bonds are.
Yeah.
But how do they all communicate in these big families?
They have a whole bunch of ways.
Okay.
They make sounds like chirps and whistles.
Okay.
They use body language like facial expressions and even scent marking.
It's scent marking.
Yeah. They've got scent glands on their chests and rumps.
Huh.
They use them to leave messages for other tamarins, like their own social media, marking their territory and letting others know they're around.
Oh, wow. Like a message board in the forest.
Right.
So cool. But unfortunately, all these adaptations haven't been enough to fully protect them.
Right.
They're still considered endangered, right?
Yeah, sadly, they're still listed as endangered on the IUCN Red List.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest threat is still deforestation,
Right.
but the illegal pet trade is a problem, too.
Yeah.
People love their beauty and want them as pets, which, of course, hurts the wild populations even more.
Oh, that's a bummer. It just reminds us how much of an impact we have on the planet, and on other species. But there is good news, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There are efforts to help them come back.
Yeah, there's been amazing progress.
Mm-hmm.
There are reintroduction programs. They release captive-bred tamarins back into protected forests.
Right.
And habitat restoration projects, connecting fragmented forests to create bigger, better habitats.
Oh, that's great.
And zoos all over are breeding them to ensure a good, healthy population.
That's great. So they're protecting what's left, restoring what's been lost, and making sure there's a backup population.
Exactly.
That's encouraging.
It really is. The golden lion tamarin shows us that conservation works.
Yeah.
And that when we work together, we can make a real difference.
They really are a comeback kid.
Yeah.
So what can we do to make sure they have a future?
Well, think about everything we've talked about today. We can support organizations dedicated to rainforest conservation.
Mhm.
We can make good consumer choices,
Yep.
like making sure the wood products we buy are sustainable.
Mm.
And we can even just talk about the golden lion tamarin.
Right.
Spread the word about the threats they face.
Yeah.
Every little bit helps.
Right. So even our small choices can have an impact.
Yeah.
Even on a golden lion tamarin in a Brazilian forest.
Exactly.
That's pretty powerful.
It is.
Well, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
And thanks everyone for listening to our deep dive into the golden lion tamarin.
Cheers, late
Everybody.
boys. And later.